What if the thing that you keep calling failure is actually your doorway to success? There's one question that can change everything. Her father asked her this question every week at dinner. What did you fail at? Every life has moments that change everything. A phone call, a diagnosis, a decision, a door that opens or a door that closes. These are the moments that matter most. I invite you to be there with me in one of those moments right now. Together, we'll discover the lessons, the resources, and the inspiration you can carry into the moments that matter most in your own life. In this episode of Be There, we're going to talk about the ruts that we get stuck in, the patterns that repeat so often we start believing that they're the truth about us. And then I'll show you one decision and 3 simple steps that can get you out. For 7 years, Sara Blakely drove from factory to factory, getting the door slammed in her face. She was told over and over that her idea was dumb and that it would never sell. 7 years of no. Sara had dreamed of becoming a lawyer like her father, but then she bombed the LSAT twice. So instead, she was selling fax machines door to door just to pay her bills. Now, let's be honest. If that were you by year 3 or year 5, what would you be saying about yourself? For most of us, the obvious answer is, I'm not good enough. This was never going to work out for someone like me. Who am I to think that I could do it? Here's what's really interesting about Sara is that's not what she was telling herself. When Sara was a girl, her father would ask her the same question every single week at the dinner table. What did you fail at this week? If Sara had tried something and it didn't work out, he celebrated that. And then he would ask one more thing. What did you learn? For most of us, failure means that something went really wrong. And for many of us, something went wrong becomes something's wrong with me. When you say that to yourself enough, it stops feeling like a thought and it starts feeling like the truth. And that's what a rut really is. It's a pattern that you've repeated so many times that now you believe it's true. The rut is a mental path that you've walked down so many times that you've forgotten that you can choose a different path. The harsh reality is that a rut does not serve you. In fact, it enslaves you. What Sara's dad taught her was that failure didn't have to be a negative experience that would lead to a mental rut. Failure, in fact, could be positive. It could be the key to learning and to growth. The difference between developing a rut and getting results from any experience in life is simple. Just one word, actually. That word is decision. Let's face it, life happens, and that's a fact. It's also a fact that we decide if life is happening to us or if life is happening for us. And that choice makes all the difference. We have the power to choose to see problems or possibilities. We can see failure or we can see experience. We can experience pain or we can experience purpose. We don't experience life. We experience the life that we choose. So for 7 years, Sara experienced constant rejection and a steady stream of no. But she knew that 7 years of failure didn't mean that she was a failure. She also knew that 7 years of being told no didn't mean that she would always be told no. And then, after 7 years, one factory owner finally said yes. And then Neiman Marcus said yes. And then Oprah named her product one of her favorite things. And just a few years later, she became the youngest self made female billionaire in the world. Sarah didn't have less fear than you. She didn't get less rejection. In fact, she got more. She could have chosen to allow failure to become a rut of discouragement and disappointment, and she could have quit. Sarah got results because she chose a different experience, and you can too. Here's a simple tool that anyone can use to get out of a rut and start getting results. I call them the 3 C's. Step number 1, catch it. Catch yourself in the rut. Learn to recognize the negative thoughts, words, and behaviors that are enslaving you. Step 2, challenge it. Question whether it is even true. Ask yourself, is that true? Spoiler alert, it isn't true unless you allow it to be. Step 3, change it. Replace it with a thought that serves you, lifts you, and encourages you. So the next time that old voice starts up, don't just believe it because it's familiar. Catch it, challenge it, and then change it. My friends, if you are carrying something heavy right now, if there's a voice saying there's another level that you need to get to, I want you to know that you don't have to figure it out alone. The purpose of this podcast and my personal mission is simple: be there, mentor in the moments that matter most. If you're looking for a coach, a mentor, or a friend to help you navigate a moment that matters to you, I want to be there for you. You can connect with me at thealanunderwood.com. And if you're a man listening who's a founder, a CEO, or someone who's looking for a group of peers, the kind of group where iron actually sharpens iron, well, we've built that. It's called Exalt. You can connect with us at exalt.global. That's XALT.global. So whatever you're facing, be present, be powerful, and be there. I'm Alan Underwood. Thank you for being here.